my Facebook page.
Okay. All right. We are live. Let me transition in. Make sure we're good there. Yes, sir. We should be all good to go. If you go to YouTube and chopping it up, it should come on up now. I'm gonna go to Facebook and see if it'll, and tap on one of those links and see if I can't get to it. Because we should have been up live a little while now, so that it'll kind of show up, or should show up if you tap on the link. Yeah, and if you tap that live, that's it. That's it. So while we got a second, and before turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone, see if we can get some people in, because you can still chat. So it's pretty much just like what we had on Facebook, because the people can still chat and submit questions and everything.
Okay, I see it, man. I'm on it.
Uh-huh. Oh, shoot. That wasn't very smart. Chop. Yeah. And so you're on your phone? On the,
yeah, I'm on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What up? Do I need to be on something else?
Let me turn my Wi-Fi off on this phone. Make sure we're good. All right. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let me do this. Make sure. All right. Whew. Let's see here. All right, let's give, since this is a new platform, I guess we can give a few people a few more minutes to get in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, man. Let me see if I can connect from my page. I just shared it. Let's see. Yeah, and then if you tap on the live,
so they can, like, you sent the link, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then if you tap on the live. Yeah, it's just a few seconds behind, but yeah, we're doing it. All right. Yep. Let's see. Let me look at all right. And yeah, it's let's see.
Hmm?
It may be best to go up if people are having problems. Chopping it up. If they've got the YouTube app, that would be even easier.
Okay.
There it is. Yep. Yeah, it's better to just if you've got the YouTube app to do it like that. Uh-huh.
So strictly just go to YouTube and type in and chopping it up.
Uh-huh. With Medlock&Myers. Yeah. And that way they'll be able to participate in the chat and all of that. Matter of fact, because I should be able to type in something. Good evening. Yep. Good evening. Holy Inheritance. Yep. All right. All right. Tell somebody else. Let's see. Uh-huh. Hold on. Let me see something here.
Yes, we're just waiting on people to see if the people gonna come in.
Yeah, let's see what we get. As a matter of fact, we can possibly do. Let's see what we get. Let's do this. Let's see. Okay. Kyra Myers. That's your sister, my beautiful wife.
Okay.
On our daughter's iPad or something like that, probably.
Okay.
Or our daughter's logged in on her machine or something. No telling. Yep. All right. So we slowly getting in here now, y'all. We slowly getting in here.
It's the new platform, so we.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay. It's your sister's iPad.
Right.
Yeah, the baby girls just signed into it. All right. Let's see. All right, now, people from Facebook, let's see if we can't get some people on from Facebook over here to YouTube now. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Now I can. That's crazy. It wouldn't let us do it the last time.
Yeah, bro.
It wouldn't let us go to Facebook from. I had to go to my page, remember?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, let's see here. Let me do this. Okay. I'm gonna go live on my page for just a second and just let them know again. If you're trying to get to chopping it up with Medlock&Myers, it's probably easier just to go to YouTube and search for us. I can't do the chopping it up page, but I can do my page. So we'll figure something out. That's the other co-executive producer.
Yeah, I see. I think I see back there working.
Okay. All righty. So I got it going on my Facebook page now. And so if you're tuning into this and you're trying to watch Chopping It Up with Medlock&Myers, we need you to go to YouTube, and it will probably just be easier for you to open your YouTube app and then go to it that way. You can get to it from Facebook, but you won't be able to comment. So that's why we're saying go to your YouTube app if you got it. Now, if you don't, that's fine. You can still get to the link from Facebook. What, to go live? To do what? Oh, you on Zoom too, aren't you?
Hey, I'm on Zoom.
Do this, bro. Go down to more. I don't know if you've got it though. Do you see more? An option for more?
I ain't got more, bro.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes,
Okay,
I do.
tap on more. Does it give you an option to live stream?
It gives me, it says apps, caption, translation, media settings, background effects, show, avatar, docs, notes, disconnect audio.
Okay. Our next production meeting, I'm gonna see if we can't get it to see if we can
Okay.
All right, so we got some people coming in. If you're watching us now, let me see if I can't. Let's see.
You just gotta chop it. It should be a line. You just click on it.
Yeah, when you get to our YouTube page, there's a little the circle should say live right there under the banner.
This is the struggle. Hold on.
All right. If you are trying to get to Chopping It Up with Medlock&Myers, we are moving to YouTube.
Phone call. They get a call. God, yeah. Do it. What we got, bro?
All right, looks like we're at 5. If we got some coming in. If you're coming on in, let us know that you're here on YouTube with us. Give us a comment. Type us a comment if you can. Let us know that you're with us. If you're on Facebook, watching on my page, trying to get to Chopping It Up with Medlock&Myers, try to get to YouTube. If you can't, you can stay here on my page. Let me know that you're here. But we're moving to YouTube. Looks like hopefully if we can get everything working out. So go ahead and please join us on YouTube. It's at Chopping It Up with Medlock&Myers in your YouTube app. If you've tried and can't get it, and you're watching us on Facebook, then hang tight and let me know that you're here with us.
I'm in a hotel, so I gotta move this table out the way because it's not right. It's messing up. They got a table up under the table, you know what I mean?
Right. Hey sis. Okay, I see Davis is there here. All right. I see my sister Sandra Davis. I see my sister Pastor Patricia Medlock, co-pastor Sandra Davis. I see y'all. Pastor Medlock, you Reverend, you can stay on YouTube. What's wrong? You ain't gotta go to Facebook. You alright on YouTube.
What actually gonna do it from your phone? I guess you do it from them.
All right. I guess we'll make it work. We'll keep going, and it's about 7:45. If you're on Facebook, on my page now, watching us Chopping Up with Medlock&Myers, let me know. We are officially on YouTube. We're just kind of doing this because I know there's going to be a transition from Facebook to YouTube. But if you're here, let us know that you're here. In either location, YouTube or Facebook, give us a holler and let us know where you are. And I guess we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and dive into this.
Let's what's that song say? Let's dive in.
All right. So we've had several conversations leading up to tonight.
Hold up, bro.
Okay.
This was saying hi. I don't know.
All right. Mama Medlock is on. I see you, Mama Medlock. All right.
So baby. That's so big.
All right. I got Pastor and co-pastor Davis. I see you. They're on Facebook. That's fine. If you go to the YouTube app, you'll probably be able to comment on YouTube. But if you're comfortable with Facebook right now, that's fine. All right. Now, and then the good thing too is that everybody can interact with one another, even in the YouTube. So you can send messages like directly to Mama Medlock if you wanted to. And my wife, I want to say that's my wife saying, "Hey, Mama Medlock." So yeah, I want to say you can send a message to somebody directly, if I'm not mistaken.
So the only thing is they can't share it though, right?
What, share the
thing like on Facebook? Can you tag somebody to share it like from YouTube?
Let's see.
Maybe we'll work all that out.
We'll work it out. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out and get that.
We gotta get with the tech department.
Yeah, we gotta talk to our tech department and figure that out. Figure that out.
What's that? Okay. She shared. You'll see it shared on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, bro, you want to go ahead and we'll dive on into it.
Let's get to it, bro.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Of course, I am Bishop Torrance F. Myers, proud pastor, Holy Inheritance Ministries. I'm gonna let my brother introduce himself, and then we're gonna dive on into this thing.
Good evening, everyone. I am Apostle Christopher D. Medlock, the proud pastor of Living Word Kingdom Church, Jonesboro and Memphis, Tennessee. Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Memphis, Tennessee. What up, bro? What we got tonight? Where we going tonight?
Woo! All right. So we both, this is both of our Bible studies night. So at some point we can definitely hit up a little Bible study if you want to talk about maybe what you were going to teach tonight in Bible study. We take a few minutes for that. But one of the main things I know we wanted to talk about, on top of taking questions and answers, was Saints gone sideways? And how we got Saints going sideways in the church. There is I can't think of any other way to say it other than there is some weird things happening in the body of Christ.
Yeah.
And so the Saints are going sideways. So I know that there's some things that you want to touch on, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna yield the floor to you, let you kind of because there's a couple of things that I know you talked about that we were talking about in our pre-production meeting that are just I don't know, bro. I'll let you talk.
Go ahead. When you finna say something, go ahead.
I just it's baffling to me this culture that we have in ministry now. The culture concerns me, and I don't want to sound like the old guy on hey, get off of my lawn. I don't want to sound like that guy.
Right.
But there are some things, and never to bash anyone, never to call anyone out. That's not what we do. That's not what we're about. We're not. The scripture says, "Touch not my anointed, do my prophet no harm." We have no gloves. We ain't touching no prophets. We ain't doing nobody no harm. But we are exposing what we're seeing and addressing it. Because if there's no one to address it, if there's no one talking about it, if there's no one bringing some of the dark things to light, then the blood ultimately is on our hands if we don't talk about it.
That's true.
If we're watchmen, if we're defenders of the faith, then if we're not saying anything, then the blood is on our hands for not at least saying something. Everybody, grown people do what grown people do. Whatever, everybody's ministry is different, and that's not what I'm saying. But there's some there's a culture in church today that concerns me. Okay. And I'm gonna let you expound a little bit, but I can say right off bat, I'll let you go, bro.
Go ahead. Cause I'm gonna pick out you. I'm gonna pick out what you're saying. Cause you need to get it out. Cause like you need to get this out.
There are a lot of I've never, and it makes sense when you read the Bible. The Bible says they are weak. That the children will get weaker and wiser. So smarter, lot of more technology advances, and they have the ability to literally build on the mistakes of those who came before them.
Right.
But I honestly feel like we are in a culture where we want to live in the past, go back to the past, without having a full understanding of why the evolution is even happening in the first place. Mm. Like, it wasn't that God wasn't real. It wasn't that God wasn't moving in the church. It wasn't that there wasn't power in the church. But I want to say that things that happened on Sunday and on midnight services back in the day did not necessarily resemble what you would see when it came time to walk out the very faith that was being preached in churches.
Okay.
And so to go back just for what we perceive to be the glory of the good old days without understanding the story of the good old days, I think is, especially when you look back and realize that the teaching was incomplete. So if the teaching was in community property, if the teaching was incomplete, then the preaching was incomplete, which means that the living was incomplete.
Right. I get you.
So to glorify what was without truly understanding it totally, I think we end up with a gospel and with a lifestyle that is still yet lacking. It lacks that stick-to-itiveness that was almost to a fault of the past. Cause like now, you can't. People don't even seem like they can take rebuke anymore. And so you have a lot of bro, I'm honestly, I'm almost at a loss of words when we talk about saints going sideways and some of the things that are happening. Because ultimately what's happening, and honestly, we have pastors who are committing suicide at breakneck speed, and it's because when you realize what comes with the weight of the titles, what you see on TV, church marketers call it church porn. Because here you are in your storefront, you and 4 people, and when you turn on TBN, you turn on the Word Network, everybody on the Word Network got at least a couple of thousand people that they preaching to. You turn on Joel Osteen, who I like, who, no disrespect, I call him Jesus Light. He less feeling, but he tastes great. And and the Lord loves you, and God is good all the time. And if you just hold on, everything's going to be all right. And you see that, and you like, I can preach better than that man, and he got a whole stadium. But you don't know the work that he put in. You don't know who he came behind. And when you go to your church, to your storefront, and your 5 people, and you sweat yourself out, and then it don't look like your word even went forward, you get mad because you don't have what Osteen got. First off, you ain't supposed to be comparing yourself to nobody.
But see, when we had that conversation Sunday, remember, we said the enemy of joy.
Come on. It's comparison. Come on.
So what keep me from having real joy in my own situation is me comparing my success based on what I think somebody else's success is based on what somebody else has.
Come on. Yes,
so
sir.
I cannot be content or happy or have real joy with what I have because I'm too busy looking at what you have and I'm comparing my situation with what you have, and I feel like I should be at least at a point where you are, or close to where you are, even more.
Come on.
So I can't be content. I can't be good with what I have because I'm too busy comparing myself with everybody else around me and not understanding. You said something, and not understanding the price they may have paid, or the situation may have been set up for them. Joel Osteen was left a gold mine.
Yes. Yes.
Joel Osteen was left a jewel. He didn't have to start from scratch or a storefront. So we're looking at people that was placed in position, not actually started something and grew it from let's say 5 to 5,000. Now, there are pastors that have done that. Don't get me wrong. There are some pastors that started at storefront and now they have a thriving ministry. That's all good and fine. But what's going to mess me up is me looking at let's look at Bishop Jakes.
Yes.
Read his beginning.
Yes.
You'll understand the Potter House.
Right.
You're looking at the Potter House now.
Right.
You're looking at Texas.
Yes.
But let's travel back to Virginia.
Yes, come on.
He didn't have nothing. When he had to carry water up the hill for him and his family to take baths.
Come on.
This man had to go down the hill to his parents' house and get hot water for his kids to take baths. Then he'll have to go get it for his wife to take baths. And after doing all of that, then he'll go get it for himself. So we don't know they struggle, but we don't want their struggles. But we want the success part.
Yes. Yes.
And so we were talking about this earlier. We were talking about the culture. The culture is so intoxicated.
Come on.
With popularity and fame.
Come on.
We don't want the work. We just want the rewards.
Yes.
We want the results. We want what comes with the work. We don't want the work. Just give me the rewards of the work. And so now we got people chasing titles.
Yes.
We got people doing all this weird stuff, trying to get in position, doing anything for position, connecting themselves with people that may not even be righteous or holy, but just because they can give me a title or give me a platform. I was talking to one of the pastor friends of mine. I said, "There's nothing wrong with elevation.
Right.
Sometimes you need to check and see check the person's reputation that's trying to elevate you. Because you are associated with that person forever.
Come on.
Because you're connected to this person through transferring of a land of hands, right?
Right.
So this person will sign your paperwork. This person will be responsible for land. That's why the Bible said, "Be careful who you lay your hands on."
Right.
So I think, to me, we have to. Everybody's so intoxicated with titles, with position, power, and fame, to where we're missing the assignment.
Right.
What good is to have all them titles, all the people, and then you get before the Lord and He said, "I never knew you."
Right.
So we doing this weird stuff, man. It's a lot. I said something else, but you said it wouldn't be right to say it. But we're doing these weird things.
Yes.
You and your sis said you call them weird acts. There are a lot of weird acts going on in the church.
Right.
That's causing a culture of dysfunction and chaos.
Come on.
Man, I tell people, bro, and I'm honest, covering is not my thing.
Yeah.
Now, mentoring, I'm good with that.
Right.
That when you talk about covering,
right,
you have to be in a position to cover folks.
Yeah.
Covering is more than spiritual.
Yes.
It's physically too.
Yes.
And it's financially.
Yes.
So if I'm saying I'm somebody's covering,
come on,
I I have to be able to support their vision in three ways.
Yes.
I have to be able to do it spiritually.
Come on.
I have to be able to do it physically and also financially.
Come on.
It ain't just telling you how to run your church or giving you some scriptures and telling you, no, I must be there for you spiritually, physically, as well as financially.
Yes.
If your church is in some kind of financial trouble, as your covering, I should be able to help you, at least assist you or pull you out of the financial struggle you in, if I'm your covering.
Mm-hmm.
That's in them three areas. If you're in trouble spiritually, physically, and financially, as a covering, I should be able to assist you and help you in all them areas.
Right. Right. That's it. That's it.
But how can I, if my church is struggling?
Come on. Come on.
Because when you, and I need somebody to really cover me.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know, we got a bunch of drowning churches. Come on.
Come on, man. Come on.
Because I don't want to come off like I'm saying like I'm upset or mad or hate on anybody. I'm just saying, covering.
Right.
It's more than just saying, oh, this church come up under me. No, it is a work that goes with it.
Yes. Yes.
And bro, I tell people all the time, I will mentor you all day long. I would train you. I would teach you. I would help you. But to be a covering, that's and I have people that call me and ask for this. No, right now.
Right.
With transitioning from Jonesboro and Memphis, right now I don't have the capacity.
Right.
Now I can mentor you.
Yes.
Help you, but as far as covering you, no, I don't know if that's
right.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if that's something God. Okay? I don't want to say God. That's something I probably don't want to do. Let me say it like this.
Not in this season. Not in this season. Right.
I don't have the capacity.
Right.
With luncheon and churches. Right now, my assignment is to make sure that Living Word Jonesboro still do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
With Pastor Campbell assisting him and helping him.
Right.
And making sure that Living Word Memphis.
Right.
With that with them two things right there, and being a vocational pastor.
Right.
A husband.
Right.
A father.
Come on.
A pawpaw.
Come on.
You know, Uncle Dad.
Right.
I don't have the capacity.
Right.
In this season right now.
Right.
I'm because all of my energy.
Yes.
And everything I got, my effort now is towards my assignment.
Right.
So for me to say I'm going to cover somebody and I'm not properly giving my assignment 1,000%, what makes you ever be able to give your assignment?
Right. So, and I used to get frustrated when I see this. So when you go to some of these larger churches and they've got 30 elders on the roster and they've got 40 ministers in line to become elders, those ministers and elders are there to grasp and to get and to be mentored so that at some point they can be launched out from someone that they consider to be a mentor or somebody that's pouring into them, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because it used to be frustrating. I'm going to tell you, as a young preacher, I used to be frustrated. I'm like, man, they probably don't never get a chance to preach. The church probably don't even know who all they are except for their family. But it takes a special person to sit there and get everything that they're supposed to get and not leave until it's time. Timing is everything.
So let me ask you a question. Or let me have a piggyback on what you're saying. Is it possible that everybody ain't meant to pastor?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Some folks are there just to be the support team.
Yes.
You never get in the game, but you're the best rooter or the best supporter. It is. And every time the church win or the team win, we win.
Yes.
Now, I think for me, I come from two churches that had, like in Macedonia, we had preachers that was on the roster, right?
Right.
But Bishop was training us, you know, and if that, he would train you to go be pastors. You know, the same thing with Pastor Matthew. These guys, they trained us to really, if that opportunity presented itself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That you was well trained to be able to handle if that assignment came up.
Right.
Now, I feel like now a lot of what we see now is I don't want to wait my turn. And I can't wait till Pastor so and so die out, and I don't know if I'm gonna get the church anyway. It's 10 more people in line for the church, right?
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go before I feel like my best years are behind me. I'm gonna go pop up in a church somewhere. God is telling me to start a church. But is that really me hearing God or me wanting to be bigger than what God called me to be? That's the weird thing. Remember, we're talking about from moving from being. Here's my thing. Let me go back. Let me rewind this because this just jumped in my spirit, bro. We was talking about titles. And we was talking about position. We was talking about weird stuff and how people are intoxicated with titles. Before you can be a bishop, apostle, whatever you want to title you want to give yourself, the first thing you were when you preached that initial sermon, first sermon, whatever you want to call it, right? The first title they gave you was minister. And minister is a servant. It is a representation of the kingdom, right? Minister. And some kind of way that title has been dampened and watered that I was so excited to be called Minister Christopher D. Medlock.
Come on.
Bro, just that alone. I went from being Chris to Minister Christopher D. Medlock. Oh, bro, the excitement, you know, I'm trying to find the right word I'm saying. The passion I had, I really felt like I had done something, right? I walked into something that was not me giving it to myself, right? Or doing it myself, right? This was me saying, oh, this is God's stamp of approval on me, right? Boom, Minister Christopher D. Medlock, right?
Right.
So, I was so excited just to be minister, bro, right?
Right.
And so I'm walking around, and then when I got ordained, oh my God, when I got ordained, I can do funerals, I can do weddings, I can do all these things, right? So I tell people, my most exciting years of being in the gospel was when I was just a minister and being ordained, licensed and ordained.
Come on.
Because if you don't appreciate them license and ordination people, nothing else matter beyond that right there.
Right.
That's where I got training. That's where I knew God. You know, that's in that when the will of God is really working on your life. Now, I'm grateful for the apostleship. I'm grateful for being the bishop. But it wouldn't have been nothing if I wouldn't have been a minister first.
Right. Come on.
So maybe if we go back to that, having that heart and the way I worked when I was just a minister, how I studied and prayed when I was just a minister, man, what would we be now as bishops and apostles? If I had that same hunger, that same passion, that same, you know, that same fire when I was just a preacher. Come on. Because it seemed like to me, the higher I went, the more the higher my title became, the less my towel worked.
Ooh.
If that makes sense.
Ooh. Okay.
Like every time I got a title, it's like I would put the towel away. So when I got to a certain position, I don't need a towel now because I got a title.
Oh, wow. Come on.
But towel, we should never lose the towel.
Come on.
The King of Glory never lost his title.
Come on.
He said, I didn't come to be served. I came to serve.
To serve. Come on.
In all of his glory, he said, I'm a servant first.
Come on.
So we're so caught up with service to forget about doing the service that we were assigned to do.
Woo! Yes, sir. I just threw a question up there for anybody that wanted to answer it. Do you feel that church culture has gone sideways? If so, how? I want to say is the full question. Yeah. Woo.
And so now you got guys calling themselves fathers who need to be fathered.
Come on. Come on.
You got people that call themselves covering, and they ain't accountable to no. They ain't nobody covering them. Can I say it like I want to say it?
Mm-hmm.
We got a bunch of sons trying to be fathers. We got a bunch of sons and daughters that have not been properly fathered, trying to be fathers and mothers spiritually. And that's why the church, that culture is somebody went sideways. That's because now people have not been properly trained, or have not allowed themselves to be properly trained.
Mm-hmm.
I was a nomad. I was a rebel. Now I want folk to follow me. You ain't the number raise up other rebels and nomads. That's why there's no loyalty. There's no accountability in the church no more. I get mad, I'm just going to jump over into this fellowship. Or if I get mad at that fellowship, I'm going to go join on me another fellowship. Because why? We don't want to be held accountable.
Whew. Yep, I see it. Your sister said because it's lights, camera, and action now. Yep, and like I said, it goes back to what church marketers call church porn, because when you turn on the TV, everything is a production. There's commercials after 12 minutes. It's the lighting is perfect. The praise team sounds awesome, and there's a whole bunch of people, and they always seem to find the most engaged people whenever you turn on any broadcast.
I've been to churches, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we were transitioning from Jonesboro to Memphis, we was launching Memphis, right? So we didn't have a building. So I was visiting different churches that God would lead me to go to. I went to a couple churches I did like, nice sized churches, and and I felt like the word was fresh. I felt like it was a good word. But then I was going to some place, and I was like, man, this is just like I'm at a club sometime. I felt like, and I really didn't. And I don't want to say this wrong. I didn't feel His presence there.
Right.
So if we decorate these churches, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with fixing up the house of God. There's nothing wrong with fixing up, our worship facility. But when it becomes more about how the church look than the assignment itself, when we're concerned with more of lights and stuff instead of His presence and His glory,
right,
being in the building, then we've lost that battle anyway.
Okay. So now, a couple of questions. Before I get to my sister's comment. So what would you say to those who say that, like, the strobe lights and the almost concert atmosphere is a way to draw today's generation? Because, like, if you go to a Beyonce show, there's going to be lights and there's going to be stuff to grab your attention. The only difference is that Beyonce may be chanting to African gods. We are worshiping and praising the true and living God. And so some of that is to not necessarily compete with the world, but to give something that has already been proven that it attracts today's people.
We have a problem with the lights as long as we're doing the assignment.
Okay.
If the decor become more important than the assignment, if it's all about how the church look and not what the church is doing,
right?
Yes, it's a problem.
Right.
That's a church that don't have no light. If a church don't have no light, if you're not doing the assignment, the lights ain't the point. The assignment is what's important, right?
Right.
If you don't hang a banner, if you're doing an assignment, then if you're doing the work, I'm okay with you. Right. If you got lights in your church, you got all this stuff in your church, and you're doing the assignment, I have no problem with that.
Right. Right.
I just think we have to be careful with certain things.
Yes.
When the decor become more important than the work. When it's more important to fix up the church than the people, that's a problem with me.
Right. Right.
If I got people in my church struggling financially, you think me hanging up lights is the right thing to do?
Come on.
I got mothers I got single parents in my church.
Right.
Got to decide what I gotta put gas in the car, I gotta buy groceries. You think it's important for me to buy some new cameras?
Whew. But apostle, that's how we gonna get the message out to everybody if we got those cameras.
Bro, you said something to me that made so much sense one time, bro. You said, bro, you got a camera in your hand.
True.
This phone can do the same thing a camera can do.
That's true. That's true.
And it made me realize, why would I waste money on things that are not important? We got people, bro, that's literally coming to our church financially that's in the worst form of their life.
Yes.
And they look around the church, and the church looks so glamorous and so. We got all these big, and not knocking it.
Right.
But if I'm doing the work, I'm okay with it.
Right.
But I got single parents. I got struggling. Bro, don't you know sometimes the meal we give at church may be the only meal that people may eat that whole day?
Come on.
So this is what I learned, bro. We got churches all over this city, right?
Right.
We got churches all over the city of Memphis. Why we got so many homeless and hungry folks in Memphis then? We got churches right now, bro. I'm not knocking it. Just hoarding finances. Got $100,000 in the savings account. It ain't feeding nobody. Ain't helping nobody. I'm not saying all church. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying this is what we got. We're building community. We're building what they call life centers.
Yep.
And can't nobody come to the life center but the members. And you got folks sleeping on the corner that your church on, sleeping and hungry. You mean to tell me we can't put some chicken, some mashed potatoes, and some green beans in a roll and a drink together and feed the hungry? Without talking about, well, I need a grant to do that.
Right. Let's say a case of big K's, some fried chicken, mashed potatoes in the box, and some green beans, and you good to go.
Bro, think about this, bro. If I'm struggling, you sitting in church, and you're struggling financially. And every Sunday you see, we see it. People dumping money into the church, right?
Right.
I'm not saying, hear me, I'm not saying the church don't have bills. Yes, the church has bills.
Yes.
It has financial responsibility. But I also understand, too, that the church, we can do more in the community.
True.
I do believe that.
True.
Bro, don't you know how many, a ham sandwich, turkey sandwich,
come on,
bag of chips. You know how far that would go to somebody that's really
right. Right, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even think the city of Memphis do it no more like they used to in the summertime. Man, remember those plate lunches?
Yes.
Man.
So I'm sitting in your church every Sunday, seeing people give that time, seeing people give, and here I am, and I need help.
Right.
And the first thing you can tell me, or let me look to see what you've given, bro. Jesus didn't do that.
Yeah.
When he fed the multitude, he didn't say, "Oh, let's check the giving record."
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
He said, "Sit everybody down."
Right. Let's.
Because how can I get you saved and you hungry?
Right.
How can I get you delivered and you starving?
Right. Right.
Bro, I don't want no prayer. I want a sandwich.
Yes. Yes. I didn't sit down 2 hours listening to you. I need something to eat.
So I believe the culture is messed up because, oh my God, we got too many selfish leaders and not selfless leaders in the church.
Wow.
We got too many people. It's about me,
Yes.
me, what I want, and not about the people.
Yep. Yep. All right. So.
Go ahead.
All right. Right. So we got a question, or we got a statement. We have gotten so far away of the culture because we as the church have forgotten what got us saved: biblical principles of life, accountability, and we have let go of the old landmark. I agree that there was a standard that was held back in the day, and like I said, now I don't think everything from back in the day should come back.
Right.
But I do think that there was a level of faith and a level of not with everybody, but I do believe that there was a level of faith that was there that we had in the past. But even more so than that, something you were speaking to, bro, is like I think the community, the sense of community is missing. Like the sense of community, like honestly, kind of basically what you're saying is that like we have, I don't think shepherds understand that the shepherd is for the sheep. The sheep aren't there for the shepherd. The shepherd is there to serve, to care for a group of sheep. It ain't for the sheep to get together and scrounge up their pennies to take care of the shepherd. It's supposed to be the other way around. It's a community. We all put in the first chapter of Acts, that first church in the book of Acts, they brought everything together, so nobody went without. You know, contrary to popular belief, what some of our other brothers and sisters may believe, if Jesus was around today, he would not be a Republican.
No.
He wouldn't even be a Democrat. If anything, believe me, he would be a socialist. Yes. Because when he show up, everybody eat. Everybody eat. You know, there's no belly left empty.
So let me ask you a question, and you kind of help me with this. You know, I get, and I'm like you, I don't want to bring everything from the old church, right?
Right.
Because everything in the old church wasn't right either. Just like everything in the new church ain't right. So what I'm saying is, my question is, how did they do more with less? And how do we do so much with more? I mean, so how do we do less with more, and they've done so much with less? If that makes sense. Just like you said, they didn't have much, but they would pile up.
Yes.
It wasn't about money.
Right.
It was about, okay, well, Sister Susie gonna bring a cake over here. Brother Leon gonna bring the chicken. Otis and them gonna bring some bread. Johnny and them gonna bring this. And next thing you had a whole feast.
Come on.
But church has become politics. There's too much politics going on in the church now.
Man.
And I'm gonna go back to this again. We got too many immature people launching ministries and saying God told them to do this, and you don't even know what it takes to run a ministry. Because you can, bro. I told you this. I said this last week. If I would have realized what pastoring was, I probably wouldn't have pastored the first time I was the pastor. Because I was a good preacher, but I was a terrible pastor. I didn't know what it meant to be a pastor. So I thought my preaching would get me through everything.
Mm.
But when I had to make pastoral decisions, because this is what people got to understand in the church. There's a business side and there's a spiritual side. And most of our church fail in the business side because we don't know how to run the business side of the church.
Mm.
And what we're doing now, we're just hoarding money. Got $200-300 some $1,000 just sitting in a savings account. And people houses being foreclosed in our church. People are facing eviction in our church. We got people that's hungry in our church. We got people that's getting cars, and we got all this money that's sitting in the bank. I ain't saying we're supposed to pay everybody's bill. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, if I have a parishioner if I have a member in my church that's struggling financially, can't put food on their children's table, my job is not, we're going to pray you through this. No, let's take you to the grocery store.
Right.
Let's sit down with you and come up with a game plan. What can we do besides financially? How can we help you to make sure you're not in this position next month as your church? Now, we finna take you to the grocery store right now. We finna fill this refrigerator up and this deep freeze up. But how can we help you as your family, your church family, to make sure you're not in this position next month?
Mm.
What can we do? Oh, Pastor, I'm looking for a job. Okay, let me get on the phone, call some folks. Let me hook up with some folks in the church. Hey, is anybody in the church job hiring? Brother so and so needs a job.
Come on.
Now all we want to do is preach to folks and like you said, and they take care of us.
Yep.
Dump all their money in the church, and me and my family living good, and your family struggling.
Man.
So that's the I don't get it. I don't. And you know the scary part about it, bro?
What's that?
You may not agree with me, but I feel like it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah. I think there has to be a remnant. There has to be a remnant. But I think that for the most part, it's gonna get worse probably before it even starts to get better.
I was watching The Real Husband of Hollywood. You know, it's a comedy show.
Right.
It was. You remember when Boris supposed to got on his spiritual path?
Okay, kind of, sort of.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. And it's gonna make sense.
All right.
Dwayne, they call Dwayne shaky. Cause Dwayne always come up with shaky ideas, right? Like borderline criminal ideas, but it wasn't never crossed the line, right?
Right.
So they would call him shake, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they at this church. Nelly, Dwayne, and Boris is us speaking.
Mm-hmm.
And Dwayne sees the trades going around in the church. And he sees how much money and how it's profitable, right?
Right.
He comes up with this ideal. Oh man, I'm gonna use this to get money. I said that to say that's what's going on now in the church. Because church has become so commercial and it's so corporate, and folks see, oh man, if I want some money, let me just jump up and start me a church.
Yeah.
If I want to, and it's scary because people think that's what church is. Man, the pastor riding, them folk riding Beamers and Cadillacs, and let me jump up and just start me a church. And people are fleecing people because of this ideal that church now is big business now. Well, that may be in some churches. That ain't in all churches. Some churches, pastors are paying everything and getting nothing from churches.
True. We're talking, and I kid you not, man. It is it reminds me because I know I'd seen it and even talked about it before. So in Matthew 4, Jesus is in the desert for 40 days, 40 nights, being tempted by the devil. And we all know that the three sins, the three basic sins: lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, pride of life. But if you want to break it down, it's ambition, appetite, and approval. And that's what you see people falling for. The appetite, the lust of your flesh. If you want it, you got a desire for it, go get it. I don't care what it costs or who you got to step over to get it. Your appetite, your flesh is calling for it. So whatever I got to do, even if I'm married and I want a boyfriend, if I'm not married, I want a girlfriend. My wife want a girlfriend. It's like that appetite is there. So I don't care what it is. I'm falling to the sin of the appetite. Ambition, the pride of life. I want to just ambition. I'm sorry, lust of the eyes. If it looks good to me, I want that Benz. I want to live like, I want to pull up like the dope dealers. I want to pull up like the rappers. I want the chain. I want to look like what they put in front of me on TV. I got that ambition. Or even the approval. I want the approval of people. I want you to hold me in high regard because to some degree, I don't hold myself in high regard. Mm-hmm. So I need that approval. Approval, appetite, and ambition. We falling forward at breakneck speed, and it is scary. It's the weird stuff that's going on, how we are falling for those. And it's the same temptation that Jesus had to face. When Satan took him to the top of the temple and say, now they say you the son of God, so if you the son of God, throw yourself off the temple so that the angels can catch you and minister to you. And we don't understand that what that would have done is that would have put Jesus in a different light with the Jews altogether. They would have known beyond a shadow of doubt that if he was falling down from a building and all of a sudden angelic beings, even if they can't see him, are stopping his fall to keep him from falling and killing himself, it would have been a Bible over. The Jews realize who he is. That's the Bible. Ain't no Gentiles, ain't no nothing. And Jesus said, I don't need the approval of those people that way. They either know who I am or they don't know who I am. I don't need them to approve me by some shortcuts. And that's what it is. We taking shortcuts to this stuff because that's all the devil got is shortcuts.
So let me ask you a question. How many tables will be turned over today if Jesus was on the scene? Remember when he went into the temple? Mm-hmm. He said, come on. Don't make my father house. Come on.
The den of thieves.
Yeah. Yes. How many tables will be being turned over today?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Because what I'm saying is, bro, church ain't even spiritual no more. It's financially now.
Yeah.
We put more obligation on people financially than we do spiritually.
All right. Yeah.
Wow. Watch this. We challenge folks more in finances than we do in spiritual stuff.
Right.
I challenge you to sow. I challenge you to give. But we ain't challenging nobody to fast.
Right.
We ain't challenging nobody to live holy.
Right. Right. Or do one act of random kindness today. Do one act to show somebody you love them today.
But
right.
We're challenging folks' pocketbook.
Right.
Not their souls.
Mm.
Forget about giving. Think about living.
Ooh. You gonna hear that again. I just need you to know.
Well, yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
I just need you to know you gonna hear that again somewhere. I don't know where, but rest assured you gonna hear that again.
I'm not concerned about your giving right now.
Right.
How many pastors would stand up and say, "I'm not concerned about your giving. I'm concerned about your living situation."
Right. Right.
I don't want you to give today. I want you to live today.
Come on. Come on. All right. Now, it's 8:36. So we talked about the problem. What's the solution? Oh, great apostle. Oh, wise one.
The solution to what?
What's so we've talked about going sideways and how church culture now has gone sideways. I don't see any other questions. So what's the solution? How do we get back to the right path? How do we get back to where we're not challenging purses, but we're challenging people, where we're not challenging giving, but we're challenging living? How do we get back to that? How do we get back to the point to where we could be, or where we should strive to be? Not that we ever gonna be perfect, but so how do we get back to where we're not going sideways? How do we get back on track?
What was the commission of the church, right? Matthew 28:19, right? We tell go ye therefore, right?
Yes.
Okay. Teach and baptize them in the name, in all that right there, right?
Yep.
That's step one.
Right.
Step two is Ephesians 4:11 and 12. Training and equipment.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta really train those who come up on us if we're covering, if we're following, if we're mentoring, whatever your position is as an elder or the leader. When I say elder, I'm talking about an elder, one that's been in ministry for a minute, and you got people up under you, and you tutoring them or you training them, right?
Right.
We have to do what them two scriptures say do. Proper training.
Come on.
Proper equipping.
Come on.
Don't release anybody if you don't feel like they've been trained and they're ready to be released.
Okay.
Now you can't hold people. We can't hold people hostage.
Right.
That's not. But if you have people that you are responsible for spiritually,
mm-hmm.
that you're saying you mentoring,
mm-hmm.
you may be covering, you may be fathering or mothering, whatever you want to say. Make sure that we're giving them the proper tools, whether it feel good or if it hurt their feeling. Make sure that you can say 100% as a mentor, as a tutor, as a father, as a mother, as a cover, that I've done what I was supposed to do, my job, my assignment, to equip them to make sure that they won't go sideways.
Right.
It's gonna take training. It's gonna take educating. Now, would that be an easy assignment? I don't know.
Right.
But here's what I will say: there are people that are in our lives, in our circles, that want to be trained right.
Right. Right.
But we can't get to the point to where, because they may be at a point now where we don't like where they at, we have to reel them in.
Right. Right.
Bro, there was time my mentor would say something to me, I didn't want to hear it.
Exactly.
But the fact that he was brave, bold enough, let me say it like that, and was not gonna let me get away with doing something halfway cop.
Right.
No, bro, you gotta do it this way. This is what this means. This is what this means.
Right.
Don't go out here because you get one. If you know somebody ain't ready to do something, tell them the truth.
Right. Come
Bro,
on.
I don't know if you're ready for this.
Right.
Have a bro. Can I say we need to start having real conversations?
Yeah, but I don't think everybody can handle real conversations.
Okay, well, if you can handle real conversation, that means you ain't ready. Bro, okay. Me and you talk about everything.
Yes.
Life,
Yes.
in church,
Yes.
work, right?
Right.
You would tell me, well, bro, I don't know if that's right or wrong, right? You would
Right.
come to me.
Right. For sure.
Then the conversation went, and if I'm your brother,
Right.
like I said, I'm your brother.
Right.
I understand you're not judging me or trying to tear me down. You're looking out for me.
Yes. Yes.
Because before I let you out here,
Come on.
and I'm your brother,
Right.
I'm gonna pull your shirt down now, bro. You wanna? I'm gonna, hey, bro. You know,
Right.
Well, you're slipping. You're what you say? You're
Right.
Come you're slipping. What I just said, bro.
Right.
You
Right.
know, hey, bro. Look. Well, I need to holler at you real quick.
Right.
I'm
Right.
hearing this, man. Maybe you know, them the conversations we got to be able to have, and we got to be able to listen. And when we have these conversations, we got to be mature enough to handle. Everybody say, "Oh, I can handle constructive criticism." No, you can't.
Not everybody. No.
Not everybody.
Nope.
We need to be honest with folks. Now you went too far.
Yeah. I don't think everybody can handle it though.
Well, bro, I mean, but guess what? Just like how we say, I'm gonna say it whether you like it or not in the world, you gotta be the same way in the church.
Right. Right. Right.
Because you said something earlier. If we don't, then God will hold us responsible.
That's right. That's right.
Bro, if I see, I'm not just talking about a young preacher. If I see an old preacher out of order, hey, bro, if I know this person,
Right.
hey, look, man, I was looking at, man, hey, I heard some, look, bro.
Right. Right.
Look, sis, I don't
Right.
know about that one right there. You know,
Right.
hey, that
Right.
may not be a good look.
Right.
I ain't gonna tell nobody, if you say God told you to do something, I can't stop you from what God told you to do.
Yes.
But I can give you my advice.
Yes.
Or what I feel like.
That's it.
Now what you do with that,
That's right.
that's totally on you.
That's
But
right.
I've done my part to tell you. You probably don't want to think about that.
Right.
I was talking to one of my pastors the other day. I said, bro, if I could, there would probably be a lot of things I did in ministry I would ask God for to do.
Right. Right. Right.
Because
Right.
everything I did was not correct and proper.
Right.
And there's some decisions I made, even with elevation, that I probably would have said, hey, let me pray on this right here.
Right. Man. Man, come on.
But we gotta be honest with each other. If we gotta change the culture, we gotta be honest. We gotta be willing to be taught. We gotta be willing to be trained.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta be willing to be held accountable of our decision and our choices.
Come on. Come on.
Here's what here's what I want. We used to say this word. I think me and you were talking about the other day. We all talking about what would Jesus. We know what Jesus would do, the right thing. It ain't what Jesus would do. It was what we would do. I ain't got to question what he would do. He would do
the right thing. Exactly.
What will we do?
Right. Right.
WWJD. No, I ain't got to question his decision.
Right. I ain't worried about Jay. I'm worried about the why.
Right.
What would you do?
What would you do, not Jay?
That's it. That's it.
So we saying it joking, but I'm serious.
Right. Right.
We always want to say, no. We know what he would do.
Right.
We know him.
Right. Right. Man.
I think it has to come to a place. And I'm gonna say, and another thing, honesty got to come back to the church.
Ooh. You said honesty?
Honesty.
Ooh.
Being honest with yourself first, not with people.
Oh, wow.
Someone's lying to ourselves.
Wow.
That's a whole nother topic right there.
Wow. Wow. Self-deception is the worst deception. Wow.
What that scripture is, when it says, you think you're one thing, but you find out it's something. I can't think of it right now. Oh my God, it slipped my mind. It says you're only deceiving yourself.
When a man perceives that he is something, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know. I want to even say that's in Proverbs, isn't it?
I can't think of it right now. It's going to be crazy. I'm thinking of it tonight. It's going to come right to my mind tonight. But yes, the change it starts with you first. If the culture is going to get right back in church, it starts with us first. You got to look that man in the mirror first, and you got to be willing to make the necessary change in your life.
Come on.
But it's like I almost take a self-inventory and seeing what I need to do to make me better. And if every believer done that and stop looking at comparing yourself to what somebody else has or what somebody else is doing, and let's just say if every servant leader.
Come on.
I'm not even talking about the parishioners. I'm not talking about the members. I'm talking about the leaders, those of us who get up and lead congregation.
Right.
Say if we took a self-inventory and we began to change us first.
Come on.
Get us together first.
Come on.
Imagine what would happen if when the member sees that we're really, really serious about this walk with God.
Right.
That we are really serious about holiness.
Right.
That we're for real about sanctification. We for real about fasting. We're for real about consecrating. We're for real about all this stuff that we're pushing on you. What if we was the lead example first? Don't call a corporate fast. Call a personal fast first.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Don't call a corporate sanctification or a corporate consecration. You do it first.
Come on.
I tell you what, before you ask somebody to spend 21 days in the cloud, you spend 21 days first.
Say don't ask for anything you won't do yourself.
You won't do yourself first, right?
Come on.
That ain't shot. That's being serious.
Right.
Before we ask the people to do it, you do it yourself first.
That's it. Self-examination. That's it.
For the next 10 days, as your pastor, and what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to be on social media. I'm not going to be nowhere close to TikTok, Facebook. I'm fasting from boom, boom, boom. I'm consecrating myself. I'm giving myself a sabbatical. I'm going on me a 5-day sabbatical. I'm just want to hear from God. I don't want to be interrupted. I just want to spend some time with the Lord, just me and God. And in 5 days, I'm gonna come back and tell you the results, what God revealed to me and what God showed. Imagine if we did that seriously and for real.
That would be awesome.
What if the servant leader says, forget about the parishioner, I'm gonna get with 5 more pastors.
Come on. That's it. That's it. That's to me, that's what's needed. That verse is Galatians 6:3.
Not asking God for financial stuff.
Yes.
I'm sorry, bro.
Not
asking God for financial stuff.
Right.
But just asking God for wisdom and knowledge and understanding to guide his people.
Yep.
What if 10 pastors in Memphis said, we're going to do this for the city of Memphis?
Come on.
We're fasting for the city.
Come on. That's it.
I'm gonna get with 5 more pastors.
That's
it.
We're
gonna meet at my church or their church, and for an hour, 2 hours, we're gonna shut ourselves in, and we're gonna lay at the altar and go before the Lord and ask God to heal our city.
Come on.
We're asking the members, y'all pray for y'all city. When are the leaders? When are we gonna get on our face and pray for the city?
Come on. Come on. Come on. But yes, sir, that verse is Galatians 6:3. When a man think he's something and he's nothing, he deceives himself.
And that's what we're doing. We're dressing ourselves up to be more than what we are. But when up under all these suits and chains and ropes and robes and all this stuff, we're a wreck, man. We're a mess.
Man.
And here's the crazy part about it, bro. God ain't exposing us. The enemy exposing us.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he's sending people into our churches that really have issues. And because we have not properly put ourselves in a position to really walk in the authority,
mm-hmm.
we ain't getting up. Not that we can, but through the power of God, because when we're right, and Jesus said something come by fasting and praying.
Right.
Something ain't gonna break.
Right.
So I believe that it's gonna take us as leaders first getting ourselves together.
Mm.
I believe every leader needs somebody to hold them accountable.
Yep.
With a mentor.
Yep. And if you don't got it, you need to get one. Seriously.
Pray and God lead you to the right one. Absolutely.
Yes.
Because iron sharpens iron.
Right. That's it.
And that mentor should be on another level than you are. How can you mentor me and you beneath me? You ain't on my
Right. Right.
So
come on.
That's my opinion, bro. That's my opinion.
That's it. So we got to get back. We got to get back on the right path.
To the basic, man. It ain't hard.
Yep.
It ain't hard, bro. We talk about this all the time. Acts 2 tells us how to properly grow our church.
Right.
In them areas, it shows us how to be complete spiritually, physically, and financially. In Acts 2, if we really want to know how to do it. So why we come up with these different? We think we got different remedy or different plans on how to be successful in a church that we didn't even build.
Come on.
He gives us the script.
Yep.
I don't get it, bro.
He gives us the script to follow, and then it's still him that's doing it. You just got to find yourself following the script.
One plant, one water, but God gives the increase.
Yep. That's
but
it.
Here's our problem. We want to know who planted, who watered. We already know who planted, who watered.
Right.
No, just plant.
Right.
If your job is to plant, you plant.
Right.
But I want to plant and water.
Right. And I want to be there for the increase so I can pluck some of your flowers out before they even grow.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even give your flowers a chance to bloom, and I'm gonna start plucking some of them.
We're so busy tearing each other down and wondering why the culture is messed up because we're fighting among each other.
Right.
I don't know, bro. Weird stuff going on in a holy place. But you know what though, bro?
What's that?
It ain't nothing new.
No.
It's just like the cycle repeat itself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There are a lot of churches at Corinth. There's a lot of churches at Ephesus that are in full swing right now. Yeah. A lot of foolish Galatian churches. Yes, in full swing right now. Yep.
So we said something earlier, bro. And since we did it and it was mentioned on chopping it up, we're gonna get with us. We're gonna call some more pastors, man,
Okay.
and we're gonna have us a day of prayer.
Sound like a plan to me.
I don't know when.
Okay.
I mean, I think you come to Nashville this weekend too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we in Nashville, so I don't know when, but I want to be in person. I don't want to be Zoom or. But we need to have a day of prayer. Just
Okay.
pastors.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, that just dropped in my spirit right there.
Mm. Okay.
And we
Okay.
pray for our city, man.
Okay.
It's a lot of stuff. Not only the city, the church, but the city as well.
Right.
Because there's a lot of weird stuff going on, even in the city too.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. Yeah.
Let's put something together, man.
All right.
We're gonna invite pastors out.
Okay. I mean, now we can do it next Tuesday.
Huh?
We can do it next Tuesday.
Bro, you ain't saying nothing but a word.
We can do it next Tuesday. We can
word.
reach out and have them zoom in and we all pray on something.
So you want to do it? You want to do it on Zoom instead of in person?
We can do it in person. We can do it in person.
I want it to be a secret, not secret, but I don't even want this to be even posted.
Oh wow. Oh, okay, like that. Okay.
I want 10 pastors, 8 more, including me and you, 8 more.
Okay.
We're going to 10 pastors. We're going to lock ourselves in a we're going to call it a conclave.
Oh wow.
And man, we're going to, let's say for an hour, we're going to lay before God.
Wow.
And just cry out to God for our churches and for our city.
All right.
And first for ourselves, then God will examine us.
Right. Right.
To strip any impurities that's in us first.
Right.
That when we really go before His people, that we're going before them properly and correctly. If that makes sense.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Woo.
What do you think?
Yes, sir. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Now, every Monday is really pastors' rest days.
Mm-hmm.
So most of your pastors will probably be free like Monday.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
We just need to come up with who we want to invite.
All right. All right.
So besides me and you, we need 8 more.
I think we can do it. You want to try to do it by this Monday or next Monday?
Yeah, hey, the sooner the better, bro.
Okay. Okay.
Sooner the better.
All right. After we get through, we'll
chop it up.
Yeah, we'll chop it up. All right. Looking at the clock on the wall, it is Memphis time. 9:01.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I didn't see any other questions for us. I even put that out there in the Q&A. Do you have any questions for us? I didn't see any questions. Let's see. I guess we'll give them just a few minutes. You wanna I don't know, you wanna close us out, bro?
Hey, bro. I'm excited, bro. That God has gave us this platform. Let me say that first of all.
Uh-huh.
And we deal with things and we talk about stuff, again, not to tear nobody down, but it's to build the body up.
Right. Right.
Bro, when I say chopping it up, how can I say this? Have really made me get on my game even harder because of the things we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We got to make sure that we're accurate biblically with what we're saying,
Right.
to have biblical scripture to back up what we're saying, and we're accurate in what we're saying.
Come on.
So,
Come
bro,
on.
I'm grateful to God for this assignment because that's what I take it as. It ain't just me and you being out here just spin stuff out talking about anything. And we ain't doing this to get no likes, clicks, and views. Like, if that happens, then that's fine.
Right.
What we're doing, we're shining a light on a lot of dark stuff or things that's going on in the body of Christ. And again, we're not trying to expose, tear anybody down. But when I say, man, this platform is a blessing to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real, bro. It's like, man, you really doing something besides church. And I think we've been churching so long, and we think our assignment in on Sundays and Wednesdays, but it's more work outside of Sunday.
Yes. Come on. Come on.
And I think this is the part where we're ministering in a different way to reach those who may never walk in our church, to reach folk that may have a problem with church itself, to let people know, hey man, it's still some real people out here that love God and still struggling. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is a no judge zone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just think, to me, I think there's rewards coming behind this. Yeah. And I'm not just talking about financial. I'm talking about people. The greatest reward is helping people transform. Come out of the darkness into the light. That's the greatest reward. And we may not know it, but I believe, man, and I'm saying this wholeheartedly, I believe this trauma helps a lot of people that we may not even never know or may not even never see help. But by them watching it, right? It kind of it sends a spark or a light to say, yeah, okay, there are some real stuff, real people still out here. Yeah. So to me, I say that to say all that, man, I enjoy doing this with you, bro.
Man, I enjoy doing this with you. Yeah.
And I'm talking about like this here, chopping it up is up there with service, me pastoring and preaching.
Right. Yes. Yes.
It ain't a distance from being a distant to no. It's like a 1B.
Right.
You know
Right. Right.
So I'm just saying, like, we pray and we hope that, you know, when we come on, chopping it up, and folks that tune in, and even watching later, we pray that it be a blessing to people.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It ain't to become popular and become famous. It's to help.
Yeah.
It's to help. And so we thank God for everybody who tunes in, who pops on, you know, whatever you do, share it, like it, you know. We thank God for all of you guys. And man, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. And we're just going to continue to do the work, man.
Yeah.
Some of these conversations be tough.
Yes.
We really have to guard our words.
Right. Right.
We don't want to come off as hating. We don't want to come off
right.
As that's not our. Some of these conversations, let's just be real to people. These are God-given conversations.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like, I don't know, brother, but we like, we gotta do it. This is what God is saying.
Right.
What you like, most of them could be someone ask a question and be like, oh, let's tune into this. Well, let's do this.
Yeah.
But I do understand the weirdness, the sideways that's going on with the Saints, but we got to be the one to kind of, with that, as shepherds.
Right.
You know, they had the staff.
Right. Yes.
They had the hook on it, and then they had the knot at the end, right?
Right.
The knot at the end was to fight out the enemy. The hook was to pull the folks back in.
That's
so
it.
I'm not fighting out. Now it's time to pull the sheep back into the fold. with truth,
Mm.
with truth and
Come on.
honesty, bro.
Come
And
on.
I believe that without us being real and us being honest and transparent, it helps people. And I pray it do. I pray it do.
Right.
Pray
Right.
it
Me
do.
too. Me too. Whew. Yeah. My sister, your wife, Pastor Patricia Medlock. Blessings to both of y'all. Good insight and teachings tonight. Yep.
I guess I put in your little kiss for she.
Yes,
She done brought,
sir.
she done brought me to Nashville again this week. So I
Yeah.
gotta be nice to her. I keep
Did
on
she?
getting free trips. I
Did she?
keep on getting free trips. So hey,
Right, right. Now, did she get you? Did she get you some bologna again this time?
bro, I got bologna. I got me some refreshers. I got. Man, I refrigerator full of food, bro. Look, she take care of your boy, man. She take care of your boy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep this bottle. I ain't gonna trade it in for you. I'm gonna keep this bottle. We gonna watch when the wheels fall off. If the wheels fall, put some more on there.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
I got 2 free trips
Yeah,
in one month. No,
yeah,
can't do that.
yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna mess my favor up.
Come on, come on.
Uh,
Woo,
nah,
man.
yeah, man. I just again, we just pray that we be a blessing to people, bro.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
heart. I think that's both our hearts.
Yes, it is. It is indeed.
And like I
Yeah,
said, I don't want to do this with nobody else.
man. Come on,
Not saying I couldn't do it with nobody else.
come on,
I just think when
come
God
on.
gave us this, it was
Yeah,
him and him. Not to knock nobody, not throwing shade with nobody. But I just,
yeah.
you make me real smart over here. But you make me look real smart.
Ah.
Me and Apostle Phil always say you the smartest guy we know, bro. You just emphasize you and just like we're smart to come out on us.
Lord have mercy. I thank God y'all don't know a whole lot of people there. if I'm one of the smartest, I just thank God y'all don't know a whole lot of smartest.
No, you got it, bro. You got it real.
Ah, man. Woo. All right, bro.
I'm grateful though. I am grateful though.
Yeah.
God used us to do this. I am for real though.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Come on. What is the Lord saying?
Nothing.
You sure?
Positive.
You sure?
Positive. I'm positive. I'm positive.
All right.
No, I'm positive. Yeah, but we gotta get this night of prayer for pastors.
Okay. Yeah.
If we get more than 10, that's fine. But I do
Right.
need
Right.
minimum 10 pastors to come and we pray.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to ask God for material things. I just want to.
Right.
It's almost
Right.
like we're coming as Solomon. God
Yes.
said, what do you want?
Come on, man. Yes. And that's 10 is the binary system, 1 0. So it's like a reset. It's like starting all the way over, going all the way back to the basics. 1 and 0.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's because that's what's needed. We need to go all the way back.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah.
Woo.
It's almost like I said. It's almost as if God, if not almost, God is saying to us, "What can I do for you guys?
Wow.
What do you want me to do for you, bro?" I read something today, and I'm gonna kind of talk about this Sunday, the calling of Gideon.
Man, come on.
Bro, I've always read 7, but I had to go back and read 6. Chapter 6. That's when he calls him in chapter 6. You don't call him in chapter 7. He gives him victory in chapter 7.
Okay.
He calls him.
Uh-huh.
Man, Now I might be going ahead of myself, but Israel is in a place of that where they're being oppressed by the Midianites.
Yes.
They're hiding in caves.
Yes.
Now they're using a tool that's used to produce wine.
Come on, man. Come on.
To produce their wheat.
Yes. Yes.
God calls Gideon. He says, "You are a mighty warrior." This is God calling him. He says, "God, you got the wrong person."
Right. Right. Right.
He says, "My family,
come on,
is the weakest of the tribe of Manasseh.
Yes.
And I'm the youngest of my
yes.
Of my family.
Yes, I'm the least of them.
I'm the least
yes.
of them.
Yes.
You can't be talking to me.
Yes. Come on, man. Come on.
God says, I ain't calling you according to your fear. I'm calling you according to your future. See, I'm so glad God don't call me where I am. And
come on. Come on, man.
He called me according to where I'm going.
Come on.
He sees me in my tomorrow, not my right now.
Come on.
Bro, I'm telling you, God has assigned us with a major assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't believe me, watch what he said, okay. He said, okay, God, if it's you.
Yes, come on. Come on. Yes.
Prove it to me.
Yes.
And I'm paraphrasing it, but this is what he's basically saying in the scripture. He says, prove it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Show me it's you. Stay here.
Right.
Until I get back. And
mm-hmm.
return with victory. And if you stay here until I get victory, I believe you. And God said, because you asked me, I'm going to stay right here until you come back.
Yes.
Bro, God is telling me to tell pastors, and I don't know what this means. Yes, I do. I was trying to hold it. I don't know what. Yes, I know. He's telling us. He says it even in Malachi. Test me and see. Will I not do what I said I'm going to do?
Come on.
Bro, my prayer is, God, prove to me that you with us. That's in every aspect of our life.
Ah! Woo!
I'm done.
Woo!
I'm done. I'm going to get out this thing. It's going to be 9:30.
Ah!
But he said, I'm in the business of proving myself in this season. For those who think that I've abandoned them, or those who think they're not qualified to do the work, or I didn't assign them to do the work, God said, I'm going to just ask me to give me permission to prove myself to you.
All right. So, bro, I wasn't going to say nothing. I've been sitting here looking at these verses all night.
What verse?
Give me 3 minutes. Give me 3 minutes. I know you can go to bed. Give me 3 minutes.
Okay.
So in Bible study tonight, we was gonna do Exodus 14, right? So 14:1 says, "Now the Lord spake to Moses, saying, Tell the sons of Israel to turn back and camp in front of Pihahiroth between Migdol and the sea. You shall camp in front of Baal-Zephon, opposite by the sea." Of course, the sea is the Red Sea. Here it is right here, verse 3. "For Pharaoh will say of the Israelites that you are wandering aimlessly in the land. The wilderness has shut them in. I will make stubborn, defiant," this to amplify Pharaoh's heart, "so that he will pursue them. And I will be glorified and honored through Pharaoh and all his army. And the Egyptians shall know," not the children of Israel. What he about to do, the enemy is going to know without any doubt and acknowledge that I am the Lord, and they did so. The children of Israel had two options. They could have, when they left out of Goshen, they could have stayed and went directly due east to go to the promised land that they were supposed to go to. God tells them, I need you to go to the sea. Because that was the way that most folks don't go, because that was the way that seemed strange to go, because it seemed like they were wandering aimlessly, because it seemed like it just didn't make sense. God was setting them up for a miracle that was going to be so great that even their enemies will have to say, ain't nobody helped y'all but God. And I honestly feel like that's where not just even some pastors, but there's some people in life. We are in a place that we like, how did I get here? This don't make no sense. I'm alone. I'm wondering. You even read later in Exodus, they tell Moses, was there no graves in Egypt? You just gonna let us die out here in the wilderness? Right. We in between Pharaoh and a wet place. You to set us up in a trap. But it was strategy by God, because when he got through, it was beyond a shadow of a doubt. Even if the water was 5 foot deep, it drowned all of Pharaoh's army. Absolutely. Hold on, because God is setting us up to show out and it's going to be so miraculous. Even the enemy going to be like, that ain't nobody but God.
Bro,
can't nobody take credit for it.
I'm preaching Sunday, bro. Victory through subtraction.
Come on.
We never ever equate victory through division or subtraction.
Come on.
We always think victory only come through multiplication and adding.
Right. No.
But sometimes God has to strip things away before he can. I'm gonna leave that alone, bro.
Your sister should be jumping up and down wherever she is right now. That's the theme of her women's conference. You gotta lose sometimes to win.
Bro, yes, victory through subtraction.
Come on.
I'm gonna give you one point, and I'm finna go, bro. Figure out this thing, cause I don't want to preach a message before Sunday, bro. Gideon starts off with 32,000 people.
Come on. Yes, he does. Come on.
And I'm gonna say this point. I'm figuring out 32,000 troops.
Yes.
And God says you got too many.
Yes.
I can't give you victory now, because I give you the victory, and Israel gonna say they give it themselves.
Come on, yes. Come on, man.
He said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give the scary people permission
to leave,
to go back home. Everybody's scared.
Come on, man.
Fearful.
Come on.
The Bible says 22,000 walks away.
Yes.
Bro, you know what they told me? You got more scary people with you than you got more bold people.
Come on.
Over half of the people.
Come on.
Scared.
Yes.
I ain't finna get into that. But what God is removing. You ask me, God, why my friends get free? Why I ain't got
Come on.
Because he's removing the scary folks. Because he can't give you victory with scary folks around you.
Right.
I'm down, bro. I'm finna go
because they ain't really in the fight no way.
They ain't right.
They ain't even in the fight. They hiding out. Yeah.
They hiding out anyway.
You going back to back, and I gotta go to the bathroom.
Everybody says I got your back. Everybody says I'm 100. Everybody says I'm with you. Everybody says I'm gonna roll with you. No, half of the folk that's saying it don't mean that.
Right.
It just lip service. It sounds good.
Right. They with you for the victory. They ain't with you for the fight.
Not for the fight.
Come on, man. Come on.
I love y'all. So
all right.
We had chopping up and Bible study tonight.
Yes.
So y'all got a 2-for-1 tonight.
Woo. All right, bro. I love you, man. We gonna end it. All right, we ending it.
Yeah, we ended it, bro. We ended it. It's
gonna
be 9:30. You always get me, bro. It's past my bedtime.
All right. So we'll see y'all next Tuesday. I don't know. We're gonna take a vote on this YouTube thing. I don't know. We'll see. We may try Facebook, and if Facebook's not working, we may end up back on YouTube. I don't know.
If we push it like we did Facebook, I think YouTube be good. I like YouTube.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. We'll see. All right. Then love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
I'll call you in the morning, bro.
Okay. Okay. In the morning.
Yeah, I'll call you in the morning.
All right, bro. Love
You would have been
you.
Memphis time we called you night, but you went over your time. So
I got you. I
you ain't
got
got no
you.
rollover minutes. You got to start back over in the morning.
Woo. Yeah,
I'll call you in the
man.
morning, bro. Love you, bro.
All right, now. Love y'all too. Love you too, man. All right, now. See y'all later. Woo.